Good morning, movers. Welcome back to Move Daily Fitness. It's Tracy, Steen, and this workout is going to focus on your legs today. All right, we're gonna hit quads, hamstrings, and glutes. I'll take one from each muscle group. We'll repeat that for 3 rounds, then we'll move on. I'm gonna do rep range today. All right, so we're gonna stay in that 10 to 12 rep range for each exercise. You're gonna require a variety of dumbbells for the workout. Here's what I'm using today, but of course, lift within your own abilities. And I will start you with that warm up and we'll end with a cool down. Okay, are you ready to move daily today? Me too, let's go. All right, folks, let's put traditional strength on the watch. We're gonna start with a little side to side lunge. I'm gonna take it down to the ground, just rocking side to side, but if you can't get down low, just go side to side up higher. All right, stretching in those hamstrings. Oh, drive your elbows down toward the ground to increase that stretch. Excellent. Keep going here. Let's go into the world's greatest stretch. So stay down here in that lunge position and big torso stretch up. Sink down, stretching through the hip flexor there. Switch. Other leg is up and stretch. And switch. One more here, switch. Feels so good. I know why it's called the world's greatest. All right, stay down here. We're gonna go into a low squat position. If you can't do this, maybe you don't have the Achilles flexibility, just go ahead and do some squats up and down. I'm pressing on the inside of my knees, just getting that calf and Achilles warmed up with that stretch. Sometimes people will do this with their heels elevated slightly and that helps. Just a little inner thigh stretch here. All right, hands go on the feet and we're gonna stand and squat just for 2 more here. Oh, very good. Come on up and going into some front kicks there. Good, and some knee grabs. I just realized I didn't turn that light on there. I'll get that for the workout. Too many things to toggle on. Big stretch, we're drawing that knee in. Again, a good stretch in that inner thigh. Warming glutes up. Hip flexors. One more on this side. And let's take it into a plie. Just open up here. And keep it wide, hand to toe tap. Okay, let's finish off with some calf raises up to tiptoes. Five more. Okay, excellent. Take a look at the screen. 1 quad, 1 hamstring, 1 glute, and let's get started. Okay, starting with quads. We're gonna start with an alternating front lunge. We're gonna do 12 in total. I'm holding 15s, so super tall. Shoulders back, you can go lighter if you want. This is good for me. And let's go for 12. Alternate. So there's 1. And switch. 2. That's it. There's my 12. Excellent. Going into our sumo squat for glutes. Okay, I'm going to go up to a 35-pound dumbbell. You could hold 2 lighter ones instead of 1 heavy. Feet are wider than shoulder width apart. Shoulders back. Let's drop it nice and low here. All right, low and 12. And there's your 12. Okay, that felt good. Going into my stiff leg deadlift, I'll start with 25 pounds in each hand. You could, of course, use a barbell if you have that. Okay, knees have a softness, but legs are stiff. Targeting those hamstrings, we hinge at the waist, at the hips. Here we go. And slow, 2, 3, and 1. Think of lengthening through those hamstrings and driving up.
You're a rebel, getting into trouble. You are kind of like a fire, like a fire, like a fire. Unpredictable, so original. You are never backing down, backing down, backing down. That's what I like about you.
3 more for me.
So dangerous, I get this rush when I'm with you. I go all in.
Okay, that felt good. Set those down. That's the first circuit. We've got 2 more like that. So grab a quick sip. We'll go into round 2. Alrighty. Back to our alternating front lunge. Now, really put your mind in your quads. I think I'll stick with 15s for this round. You can rack them on your shoulders as well. That could be easier on some of your elbows. Nice and tall. I'll do this round like this. And 12, alternating, 2.
You're so different, kind of ignorant. You don't care what
There's my 12. Excellent. Rack those. Moving back into the sumo squat. I'll stick with a 35. All right. Nice wide stance. Toes are slightly turned out, but mostly facing the front there. It's not like a plie. All right, target glutes. Drop it low for 12 and push. 2. That's it.
keep our high, moving like a hurricane. There will come a time for when we can wash away our sins, settle down, but until then, we're like a hurricane.
And there's my 12. Okay, nice. Hamstrings are up next. And we're able to go right into the next because we're focusing on those different muscle groups throughout, which is nice. 30s for my stiff leg deadlift. Okay, hinge. Here we go. Back is super flat.
You and me, everything that we've been through has made us strong. You won't believe we've had our gray, but somewhere there's a light inside of us. It chose the way. Not looking for no heaven or gold, 'cause I got you.
3 more for me.
Got you. Don't wanna show us off, but you're my all that I need. Trying to sugarcoat, but I'm flying so high.
There we go. A big difference between an RDL and that. So you're not in a RDL or even a regular deadlift. There's more of a bend in the knee. Here, we're keeping those legs stiff with the knees soft so we can really target hamstrings. Round 3. Okay. Kicks the heart rate up, doesn't it? Back to your front lunge. I'm gonna aim for 20s this round. 20 pounds in each hand for me. Lift with your abilities, and you've got 12 in total.
I stay in bed, I still got the feeling that you're next to me. Stuck in my head when lights go off. You're everything.
There's 12. Nice. Whew. That sumo squat, I think I'm gonna pop up to my 40-pound dumbbell here. All right, 40, up. Wide stance, shoulders back, core engaged. Low and 1.
You rock my boat when you hold me so tight. The world just disappears in front of my eyes. I'm telling you why, this ain't no madness. The smoke in the mirrors are memories now. The sun's gone down like a river rushing way up above. This ain't no sugar-coated love.
There's 12. Whew, good. Excellent. Okay. Finishing with those deadlifts. And I'll go back up to the 30s here. Hitting those hamstrings. All right, here we go. There's 12. Wowza. Okay. Good circuit, folks. Nice. Give the hands a rest. That's what needs the biggest rest. Alrighty. I've got another circuit. Again, we're going glutes, hamstrings, quads. So take a look at the screen. If you need a longer rest, take that. I am bringing the bench in. Okay, so stay with me and get ready to work. Okay, I'm gonna go onto my bench for my glute thrust. If you don't have a bench, go ahead and lie on the floor, place the dumbbell on your pelvis, and then up into glute bridge, up and down. We're gonna go with 20 reps because as you know, if you followed me for a while, my heaviest dumbbell, 50 pounds, is not heavy enough to only do 12. But if it's heavy enough for you to do 12, stop there and take the additional time as rest. I'm doing 20. Okay, feet are under the knees, and let's go for 20 right here. 1 1,000, 2 1,000, that's it. I want you to squeeze your glutes hard at the top and a little pause right there. You've got 10 more.
Tuning in with the crowd, putting all things aside, opening my eyes wide for the lights.
There's my 20. Whew, okay. Let's ditch that weight. We're gonna go into quads with our front squat. I'm gonna do a heels elevated. I wanna get nice and low. I'm gonna front rack. Okay, so targeting quads a bit more. I'm gonna flex those quads at the top. So heels up on hex dumbbells. If you don't have something safe like a hex dumbbell or a small step, feet are flat on the floor and that's fine. Here we go for 12. Drop low and squeeze at the top. 2, that's it. And there's 12. We're gonna go into an ipsilateral single leg deadlift. This is gonna target hamstrings a bit more. Contralateral hits a bit more glute. So same leg. Now you can do a kickstand deadlift if you can't do a full regular deadlift like I'm doing. Here we go. 10 a leg and work. So you're slow. Lengthening that hamstring again. 2, good. Or keeping the leg on the ground. That's fine as well. I want you to keep your hips facing the ground. Don't turn up. Okay, that just gives you an advantage. You really want that hamstring to lengthen. I've got one more on this leg. There we go. You might lose a few to balance, that's okay. It's hard. The body will learn as we move through the sets here. Other side, and ipsilateral deadlift. Hinge, and 1. One more for me. Okay, I'll definitely go up in weight amount next round. That felt good, but light-ish. We're back to the top, back to your glute thrust. So you could also do this on a Swiss ball. You know, get all stabilized, dip the hips up and down. That's an option. It is nice to have that low dip, but if you don't have a bench or couch or something, floor works as well. All right, round 2, we're going for 20. I've got my 50-pound dumbbell and work. 1 1,000, 2 1,000. Really squeeze at the top. That's 10, I'm halfway through. Last for me. Good. Gently and carefully get out of that. Going into your front squat. Heels elevated. Okay. You could hold one dumbbell in a goblet fashion if you wish. I'm gonna rack 2 20s here. Heels are elevated if it's safe. Up, up, and drop low for 12. mercy. Okay, was tough. Whew, kicks it up too, doesn't it? 143 on the heart rate. Ipsilateral single leg DL. I'll go up to my 25. Or you're doing that same side kickstand deadlift. 10 aside. Here we go. Last one on this leg for me. There's 10. Switch. Get yourself positioned, knee is soft, but straight, and work for 10.
It's tearing me apart, just trying to find a light in the dark. I know that you're afraid, believe me when I say it's alright. We'll get by, our colors fade away. I hope it's just a phase. I tell myself that we'll be okay. So hold on to me, baby, hold on. Put your hands into mine, wanna feel you close. So hold on to me, baby, hold on. Got our souls intertwined.
There we go. It's crazy how much tippier I am on that leg. I've been trying to work on it because when I filmed my motion mastery course, I realized how lack of balance I have on my left side. A big part of that was not being able to plant my big toe well. I'm working on that. All right, round 3, sticking with my 50 as it's my heaviest. I do have a barbell I could have gone with, but today's a dumbbell workout. So higher reps. And here we go for 20, 1,000. That's 10 halfway. Last for me. Yeah, good. But definitely not heavy enough for me, even at the 20 reps. That's okay, I've got other things that I can bring toward failure. It's just not that with that weight, not for me anyway. Racking the 20s again for my front squat. This was hard enough. Okay, set yourself up well. Up, up. Think of quads. Drop it low. Nice. Wow. Okay. Ipsilateral single leg DL. I'm gonna go up to my 25. Or was I there before? Maybe. Sticking with 25 then. 10 a leg, hitting hamstrings. Here we go.
Turning gray and into fiction. Tell me, friend, do you know who I am? I've been dreaming but can't remember how this ends. I can feel it reflect in the clearest of eyes in you.
Last one on this side. Switching sides. Shoulders back, back is straight. And work. And there we are. Okay. You've got one more circuit, folks. One more glute, hamstring, and quad. So take a water break if you need. Clear up your weights. And don't forget to join me back. I'm gonna elevate my front foot just slightly on this block. You don't have to do this, and if you don't feel safe or stable, just keep your foot on the floor. All right, we're gonna do 10 reverse lunges per leg. I'm not gonna stand up straight though. I wanna keep tension on that glute. So starting here, single leg each side for 10. I'm holding a 20-pound and drop it low. Little tap, low. So see, the knee stays bent. There's 10, and that is fire, I tell ya. I tell ya. Switching legs, other side for 10. There we go. Oh, mercy. Let's go onto our backs for a hamstring march. This is gonna target hamstrings well. Feet are far apart from the bottom, as far as you can manage. Then we're gonna pop up into glute bridge. I like to hold my mat. And then we'll march for 20, 10 per leg. So reach, switch, 2, 3, that's it. Ten more here. Okay. Whew. Excellent. Moving into a step up. If you don't have a bench for step ups, you could go into a static lunge. We're gonna hit quads here. So think about that quad. We'll do 10 a leg. On the bench, I'm gonna stand really close to target that quad. All right, round one, 10 a leg. I'm holding 12s. Straight up and down, here we go. 1. Four more on this leg. You're trying not to push off. Okay, you're trying to use that top leg to do all the work. Switching sides. 10 here. And there's 10. Wowza. Okay. Definitely heart rate up. Good. Okay, thinking back to glutes now as we go back to our single leg reverse lunge. I'm gonna stick with that 20. That was hard and adequate for my leg. All right, you've got 10 per leg. Ready? Drop it low. 1. Don't straighten all the way. That is tremendous, isn't it? Why is that so hard? It's like harder than a reverse lunge alternating for sure. Well, you're keeping tension there. Switching sides, here we go, and 10. There we go. Mercy. Not easy hamstring march, which is why I gave this one slightly easier. I knew those other two would be hard. Walk the feet out. Grab your mat. Hips up in bridge. March for 20. Halfway. Okay. Whoa, I am getting sweaty here. I'm supposed to podcast after this. I'm not supposed to be sweaty yet. My fault. My fault for doing legs. All right, let's go into that step up. I'll hold 12s again, and you got 10 per leg. Ready? 10. Or you're doing the static lunge. Switching legs. 10 here. Whew. Hiya. Quick sip before our final round. Doing well, everyone. That is work, I tell ya. Are you sweaty too? I know. It's tough work being fit, I tell you. Let's go. I'm gonna stick with the 20. This one just kills my heart rate, so I think a 20 is good. For me, ready, 10 a leg, low. Keep your back tall, but you can hinge forward, okay? But you just wanna be straight, I guess, not tall. 5 more for me. Mercy. Yeah. As work. This little step, 3 inches adds a lot. It's tremendous. Other side. Nice. Into your hamstring march. Okay, doing well, everyone. Let's go for 20 in total. Hips are up. 1. Halfway, that's 10. That's 20, just stretching out those cheeks. Last exercise, everyone. Doing really well. Finish off with these step ups. I will stick with 12s. Ready? Knock out those quads. Up for 10.
Should I worry that you won't come back? Should I worry that you will forget? My senses telling me I shouldn't worry, you know the truth. Ooh, yeah. I can never take away our story now.
That's halfway, 10 on the other leg now. All right, last 10. Stay in the pocket, folks. Whether you're doing a step up, your static lunge. Here's 5, just 5 more. Push, push now. Last 3, 2, come on. 1 and done, yes. Oh, thank goodness. You have moved daily in your quads, glutes, and hamstrings workout. That was tremendous. Liked it, but it was hard, and I'm sweaty. Okay, bring the heart rate down a bit and join for a stretch if you can. Wonderful, let's go into a hamstring stretch. So leg up on something, your couch, chair, bench, knee is soft, and you're hinging at the hips right here. Oh, wow. I didn't really let my heart rate come down much because I have to get going and clearly go blow dry all my sweat because I'm a little sweaty. Switch sides and hinge. And no one wants to see a sweaty podcaster. Like, that would be gross. I remember I had this meeting with a potential client once, and she came from hot yoga and we met at Starbucks. It was the grossest thing I could ever see. Let's have a seat somewhere. We're gonna cross legs into a glute stretch here and hinge at the hips. She sat across from me and literally she was dripping down and one landed in her coffee. I couldn't. I'm not a big fan of the sweaty selfie. I've done a few myself, but I don't like seeing it. It kind of makes me gag, so I don't know. Is that you too? Switch sides. But it feels good to sweat and I'm happy to do so. This felt really good. I liked the pace. What did you think about the pace? Was it too fast for you? A good pace? I liked it because we were targeting different muscle groups. So it allowed me to target those muscle groups fine. Let's go into a quad stretch here. But it kept heart rate up because we were moving quickly between the sets and then resting after the circuit, right? So for me, that is ideal. Let's get some good bang for the buck. Let's move, move, move. I don't have time to waste. I want to be efficient in my workouts, and a workout like this, for me, definitely time efficient. So I like that. Not everyone does, I get it, but a lot of my workouts are timed, so you can go at your own pace. But I do have a whole playlist that is rep range. So if you're keen on that, definitely check that out. Let's cross legs, have a deep breath in, hinge forward at the waist, and just our hips. Sometimes I say waist and I actually mean hips. You know what I mean, right? IT band stretch here. So just reach that back hip toward the back wall. Good. Oh, round up. Switch sides, take a deep breath in, and then exhale, hinge forward. Yep, that felt really good, but good volume on those specific muscle groups. So we had 9 sets on glute, 9 sets on hamstrings, 9 sets on quads. That's excellent. You could do another like full body workout or another lower body workout another time this week, and then you'd have such good volume to help you grow muscle. All right, thanks for joining. We'll see you all in the next workout.